Okay, hello. This time we're going to use the magnetic lasso tool. Last time we've used the lasso tool and the polygon lasso tool. If I select the lasso tool again, just to remind you, we selected a piece of the image just by dragging around it basically. And I would Control X to cut it, or Control C, Control V. But the problem with this kind of selection tools was we didn't select just the square, we also selected the white areas around the square. I'm just going to unselect my selection, select, deselect. Let me just unlock. Whenever you downloaded an image from the internet, like this is just an image full of squares which I've downloaded, it's locked automatically. Just double click on the layer, it will say new layer, name layer 0, click OK, and then now we can work on this layer. So to select just the yellow, we are going to use a different kind of selection tool, which is called the magnetic lasso tool. This tool is perfect because we want to select just a color range really. I'm just going to zoom in one more time. There's one setting which you can use in a magnetic lasso tool which is quite useful, and this is the contrast. Contrast meaning the contrast in this stage between yellow and white. Right now it's at 100%, which is quite high. So if I just left click and drag around the yellow, you can see I don't really need to be perfectly draw my selection around it. I can just go like this and it selects really good around the corners where there's a differentiation in colors between white and yellow. So let me just go. Okay, when you see a small circle there at the where my mouse pointer is, means I can close the selection now. If I leave it, I will see the walking ants. Now you can see I haven't selected it perfectly, as you can see here. Now Control plus, just to zoom in, I can correct my selection by now using my other selection tools. Like, let me go back. The marquee tool is excellent. I can always add to my selection with any kind of the selection tools. If I press the shift key, and look here, I start from the inside and I drag outside, and now if I leave my mouse button, you can see that I've added to the selection. If you want to take away from the selection, you press the Alt key. So now I'm going to press the Alt key. I start from the outside and just drag it like this, and now leave my mouse button and the Alt key. Yes, now that's exactly, I've taken away from my selection. Now for this, let's first take away some of the selection here by I'm pressing the Alt key and going like this. Drag, leave my mouse key. Okay, because now I can add to my selection to make it perfectly. So I'm gonna press my shift key there, right about there. Okay, and I'm gonna drag. I want to add to my selection right about let's say there. I think that's perfect. Okay, that's great. Now I've got a straight line here. I can always go and see where is my selection not perfect. I can see here. Maybe I want to take away a little bit, so I'm gonna press my Alt key. You will see the minus sign. If I go like this, I'm gonna take away because I want a perfectly straight line there. Now it's perfectly straight. If I go up, just want to make my selection perfectly, I'm first gonna take away. Press the Alt key, drag from the outside over till about there. Leave it perfect. Now I'm going to select again because I want to add. I press my shift key around about there, let's say there. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to drag it like that. Excellent. I can see a little bit of white there, so maybe I want to take away again. Alt key. And I'm gonna, no, this is not good. Oops, Control Z. Alt key, press your Alt key and then drag it a little bit, maybe just like that. I'm gonna go a little bit up. There you are. Okay, this looks good. If I zoom out, I can see, okay, I see the walking ants. What I can do now is, let's say Control C, Control V, copy and paste. There I've got it pasted immediately in a new layer. I can't see it because it's directly on the previous layer. I'm gonna click my move tool, click on this layer and then move it. And now you can see I've just have a square and not the white areas around the square. So this is great. This is a great use of the magnetic lasso tool. Thank you very much, and we'll go on to our next lesson.